have a trip to Disney World planned in the near future? Are you looking for things to do outside of the parks? Hi, this is Julie from julieventures.com, and I have a great suggestion. How about you check out the Boardwalk area located between EPCOT and Hollywood Studios. In this video, I will be giving you a tour of the entire Boardwalk area, including the shopping, drinking, and dining options available. Disney's Boardwalk is a quarter-mile long entertainment district at Walt Disney World, but I am not only going to discuss the Boardwalk. In this tour, I will also show you the full area around the Boardwalk, including dining options at the multiple hotels that are located around Crescent Lake. Everything in this video tour is within walking distance and is open to the public. No park ticket needed. There are actually 6 different hotels located close to the Boardwalk, the first being Disney's very own Boardwalk Inn. The Boardwalk Inn is a deluxe level hotel at Walt Disney World and overlooks the Boardwalk and Crescent Lake. The Boardwalk Inn is part of the Disney Vacation Club, or DVC, and it also has villas available for DVC members. The next 2 hotels are located across the lake from the Boardwalk. These are also Disney Deluxe resorts, and they are the Yacht Club and the Beach Club. These hotels are basically connected and are also part of the DVC. They have one of the best pool areas in all of Disney World. This area is also known as the EPCOT Area Resorts, and the Beach Club is the closest to EPCOT. Finally, we have the Walt Disney World, Swan, Dolphin, and Swan Reserve hotels. These are actually Marriott brand hotels and not owned by Disney, even though they have Disney in their name. However, they are part of the Disney ecosystem, and hotel and restaurant reservations can be made directly through Disney. The Swan Reserve is probably the farthest away from the Boardwalk, but I included it as it is still walkable. Alright, now let's take a look at all there is to do in the Boardwalk area. But first, do me a favor and like and subscribe to my channel. Starting on the east side of the Boardwalk, the first place you will find is the all-new Cake Bake Shop. This shop is new as of this year and replaced the ESPN zone that closed during COVID. The Cake Bake Shop is a restaurant and a bakery. It offers breakfast, brunch, lunch, afternoon tea, dinner, as well as desserts and cocktails. Reservations are required for the sit-down restaurant, and they can now be made via the Disney app. Anyone can visit the shop without a reservation, but there can be a fairly large line to get in. One thing that is important to know about the Cake Bake Shop is it currently does not accept the Disney dining plan, even though you can reserve a table through the Disney app. If you did not get enough sweets or calories in the Cake Bake Shop, you can always visit the Boardwalk Ice Cream Shop located next door. Here you can get ice cream, sundaes, and shakes. Similar to the Cake Bake Shop, the ice cream shop does not accept the Disney dining plan. However, the Boardwalk Deli located next door is a quick-serve restaurant that does accept the Disney dining plan. Inspired by delis of the American Northeast, the menu offers house-baked bagels, savory warm sandwiches, and a variety of desserts. Looking for an adult beverage after visiting the parks? Boardwalk Joe's Marvelous Margaritas has a full bar and even offers pretzels and nachos. Directly across from Joe's is the quick service kiosk pizza window, a great place to grab a quick meal on the go, or you can find a seat on the Boardwalk and take in the view as you eat. The pizza window does accept the dining plan. Connected to the pizza window is Trattoria Al Forno, a casual Italian eatery that serves breakfast and dinner. This restaurant is also part of the Disney dining plan. Trattoria Al Forno used to have a character dining breakfast called Bon Voyage, but this is currently unavailable. Located next door is one of my favorite places on the Boardwalk. Abracadabra is a speakeasy type bar with a cool magic theme. According to Boardwalk lore, prestidigitators would gather here after nearly every show, often staying up all night as they attempted to outcharm each other with extraordinary tricks before gathering at the bar to conjure up new cocktails. But then, just as soon as it had appeared, the secret lounge vanished into thin air, never to be seen again until today. One of my family's absolute favorite thing to eat in Disneyland is the corn dogs. Both the Little Red Wagon and the Corn Dog Castle at Disneyland offer a great corn dog. This year, Disney World opened the Blue Ribbon Corn Dogs stand on the boardwalk. They offer a classic dog, a pickle dog with a peanut butter dipping sauce, a Mexican street dog, the Golden Dragon, and a giant mozzarella. The Flying Fish is a Disney signature dining experience, offering fine dining with a distinctly magical flair. It does work with the dining plan, but it uses 2 table service meals per person. Next we have the Village Green. This is basically the courtyard for the Boardwalk Hotel. During some evenings, they will put up a screen and show Disney movies, and I have seen them hosting yoga in the mornings in this area. The Village Green has the Promenade Fine Art Gallery that offers some of the most unique Disney art available. The art is not cheap, but it's free to browse. Looking for some Disney merchandise or possibly something specific to the Boardwalk Hotel? Thimbles and Threads has a very large selection available. This is a fairly long store, and it actually takes up 3 storefronts of the building. Big River Grill and Brewing Works used to be in this building, but it closed in January. Rumors are they are going to replace it with a food truck experience. Of course, any boardwalk would be incomplete without some boardwalk-style games. Currently, there is a dueling pianos bar called Jelly Rolls at the end of the boardwalk. The rumors are this will be closing in January of 2025 to be replaced by a jazz club. And finally, there is even a dance hall called Atlantic Dance Hall at the end of the boardwalk. Okay, now that we have cruised the boardwalk, it is time to look at some of the things to do at the resorts in the area. As you walk south, past Jelly Rolls and through the boardwalk sign, you will find yourself in the Disney Swan, Dolphin, and Swan Reserve resort area. To the right is the Dolphin Hotel, and to the left is the Swan Hotel. You can identify them by looking at the statues on the tops of the hotels. I have to admit, the Dolphin looks more like a carp or goldfish to me. When you enter the Swan, directly to your left you will find Trattoria Il Mulino, one of my family favorites. Reservations are required, and they do not take the Disney meal plan, but you can reserve a table through the Disney app. Here is a tip: the lounge area is first come first serve, and you can order food in the lounge. If you turn right when entering the Swan, just down the hallway to the right, you will see kimonos. If you are looking for authentic sushi, this is a great option, but they do not take the Disney dining plan. One fun comment: in the past I have seen live karaoke in the lounge area. If you continue down the hallway, you will come across Garden Grove. I have only seen this restaurant open during breakfast hours, though they do have a lunch menu on the Disney site. This restaurant recreates a dining experience in Central Park and has a cool decor. The Garden Grove does not participate in the Disney dining plan. Across the street from the Swan is the Swan Reserve, the newest hotel in the area. I only include this as the Swan Reserve does have one restaurant that might be of interest. Once you enter the hotel, go up the escalator and to the left you will find Amarie. Amarie is a Mediterranean restaurant that serves breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You can reserve a table via the Disney app, but the dining plan is not accepted. The final hotel in this group is the Dolphin. The Dolphin has a large variety of dining options, from high-end restaurants to desserts and ice cream. When you enter the Swan at the lower level, just to the right is Blue Zoo by Todd English. This is a fine dining restaurant that focuses on seafood. Blue Zoo does not accept the Disney dining plan, but you can reserve a table in the Disney app. If you are interested in a more casual meal, then I would check out the Fountain. The Fountain is a classic American diner that serves salads, burgers, and sandwiches for lunch and dinner. They also have an ice cream and dessert counter. This is not part of the Disney dining plan. Just a few steps down from the Fountain is Rosa Mexicano. Rosa is a casual Mexican restaurant with an upscale menu. If you are a fan of spicy, I would recommend the spicy cucumber margarita, and don't ignore the beef brisket enchiladas. Rosa does not accept the Disney dining plan, but reservations can be made on the app. Just down the hall from Rosa is Peekaboo. This is more of a quick-serve restaurant that offers roasted chicken, pizza, and children's selections such as hot dogs, chicken fingers, and fries. Peekaboo offers breakfast, lunch, and dinner, but it does not accept the Disney dining plan. If you go up the escalator to the main lobby floor, you will find the final restaurant at the Dolphin. This is Shula's Steakhouse. Shula's offers steaks and a good selection of seafood, decorated with photos and memorabilia of the 1972 Miami Dolphins' perfect season under Coach Don Shula. Shula's Steakhouse celebrates the only undefeated team in NFL history. And like all others in this hotel, it does not accept the Disney dining plan. Finally, let's take a trip to the other side of Crescent Lake and see the options at the Yacht and Beach Club. First, let's look at Hurricane Hannah's Waterside Bar and Grill. This bar is actually located outside of the hotel and opens up to the walking path that leads to EPCOT. This is a perfect spot to chill after a long day at the park. They do have food, and this is a quick-serve restaurant that accepts the Disney dining plan. If you are looking for one single reason to make a trip to this area, Beaches and Cream Soda Shop might just be it. This is a retro soda shop with a focus on burgers and desserts. Speaking of desserts, give the kitchen sink a try. It has 8 scoops of ice cream smothered in every topping they have. Reservations are required as this place is popular. The good news is they do have a walk-up window and they accept the Disney dining plan. As we make our way inside the Disney Yacht Club, our first stop is the Ale and Compass restaurant. The Ale and Compass offers New England comfort food and classic seafood dishes such as mussels, clams, crab soup, and a special New England seafood pot pie. Reservations are required, and this restaurant does accept the Disney dining plan. The Crew Cup Lounge is a wonderful place to relax and grab a drink or a small bite to eat. I have heard wonderful things about their prime rib sliders. Directly next door is the signature restaurant at the hotel, the Yachtsman Steakhouse. This is a New England-style steakhouse serving premium steaks and seafood. Like most restaurants on this video, a reservation is required, and they do accept the Disney dining plan. Being that it is a signature restaurant, 2 table service meals will be redeemed for each person dining. Next is another lounge, Martha's Vineyard. Martha's Vineyard is a mellow New England beach house inspired lounge, serving appetizers and a wide selection of drinks. As we make our way into the beach club side of the resort, we find Cape May Cafe. This is a buffet that serves breakfast and dinner. Breakfast is character dining featuring Minnie Mouse and her friends. Dinner is not a character meal. Reservations are highly recommended, and they do accept the dining plan. And finally, we have the Beach Club Marketplace. This is a quick serve location that allows the dining plan, and they offer breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Alright, so real quick, let's discuss how to get here. Obviously you can drive or take an Uber, but if you are at EPCOT, it is a short walk or boat ride from the back entrance of the park right next to the Paris Pavilion. If you are at Hollywood Studios, you can walk the path that follows the water behind the Boardwalk Hotel, or you can catch a boat just outside of the park's entrance. I recommend the boat as it is a fairly long walk. If you are at Animal Kingdom, the Magic Kingdom, or Disney Springs, simply catch one of the Disney buses to either the Boardwalk or the Yacht and Beach Club resorts. It's that simple. Thanks for taking the time to watch my video. I hope it was helpful. If you need any assistance planning a trip to Disney, please fill out a form at julieventures.com or simply email me at jrupert@mainstreetadventures.com.